Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Zahra Rahmalia Nuraini from Department of Physiotherapy, Faculty of Health and Science, UPN Veteran Jakarta. Today, I will present my academic poster with the title The Relationship Between Physical Activity and Balance Disorder in the Elderly at the Elderly Community in Bogor. The first introduction. Aging leads to physical decline in strength, coordination, and balance. These changes increase fall risks among older adults. According to World Health Organization, falls are the leading cause of accidental injury in the elderly. And in Indonesia, 28.6% of older adults experience falls yearly. Physical activities such as walking, tai chi, and strength training help improve balance and prevent falls. Many studies from developed countries show that regular exercise reduces fall risk by 23 until 30%. However, most of these studies were conducted in clinical setting or abroad. There is limited research in Indonesian elderly communities that link physical activity levels to balance disorder. These studies aim to examine the relationship between physical activity and balance disorder in elderly individuals living in elderly communities in Bogor. The aims and objective. The aims is to examine the relationship between physical activity and balance disorder among the elderly in Bogor. And the objective, the first, identify physical activity levels of elderly individuals in Bogor. The second, identify the prevalence of balance disorder in that population. And the third, analyze the relationship between both variables. Next, literature review. The first is physical activity help older people stay strong and balanced. World Health Organization says they should do at least 150 minutes of exercise per week. The second, balance problem happen more often with age around 30 until 50% of elderly people may fall each year. The third, exercise like walking, tai chi, and strength training can lower the risk of falling. Research show exercise can reduce fall risk by up to 30%. Next, material and methods. The study design is cross-sectional quantitative analysis study, and the participant and samplings, elderly age more than 60 years old from Bogor's elderly communities. The data information, the demographic like age, gender, education, and material status. Healthy stories like falls, chronic disease like diabetes mellitus or hypertension, and assistive tools. Lifestyle like smoking, alcohol, and physical activity. And the main instrument, the first is APAC, to measure physical activity. And the second main instrument is Berg Balance Scale to measure balance disorder. Okay, so many presentation for me. More and less apologize. Thank you to attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone.